Trailblazers focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight: get a W on their home court. And there you see the Hawthorne Bridge spanning across the Willamette River, its lights reflecting on the calm waters below. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. A lot of opportunity for guys to step in and show what they can do.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard wasn't the most touted. He said, quote, "I know what it's like to not have the lights on you. I did my work behind the scenes, not certain if I'd ever get the results. I don't forget what it took for me to get here. The work, the discipline, the humility, and the compassion. I stay true to that." B.A.?
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And the Lakers starting 5. They've got Johnson, and it's the franchise in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, so the Lakers win the tip. Here's Gooden. Knocks it loose. Now here's Johnson. Here's the franchise. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
And that one's good. Hollins.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Cleared away by Hollins. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Covered by Johnson. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Gooden. Now Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal, first team foul. At the line for the Lakers, 2 shots.
That one misses. He does not get the second one. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Over to the wing. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the shot. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They felt like they had control of that game in the first half, but adjustments were made and they could not adjust back.
To the wing on the left. Launches a three. The Lakers with a rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Got a piece of it. Now the Blazers moving it up. Misses in close. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Portland calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. In third, the Trailblazers.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Hollins. Rebounded by Johnson.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent, Clark.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. I don't know how you get much better than those five.
First personal, first team foul.
And what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark? Maybe compared to later in the year.
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotations. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and that one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Lakers trail. Here's Gooden. Driving to the basket. Tries again. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now Johnson. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Second chance shot. can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Pass to Hollins. No good on the triple. And so it's the Lakers with it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. He takes it in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't hit the second.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Gooden. From the high post. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Maggette. 8 points in his last time out. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Knocked loose. 16 feet out. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
The Trailblazers rebound. Hollins' shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Blazers ball. Now on the floor for the Lakers.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Maggette going inside after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. The ball's knocked loose. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pushing it up now. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Ball. Lakers ball.
So both teams making some changes here. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
Portland leading. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
The Lakers trail. Here's D. To the paint. Here's the quick. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Maggette. Pass to Hollins. Clock at 6. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Blazers making a change here. Wall's checked in. The Lakers shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Here's Austin. Here's D. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Here's Maggette. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first personal, 3rd team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Taking 2 shots.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Here's the quick. Pass to Austin. Here's the quick. Goes up from the block. He can't get that one to fall. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Here's Maggette. 6 points for him. D pulls it in. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Left side wall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
For your Blazer dancers.
Pass to D. Shot to end the cold streak. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
So it's Portland now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
The 17-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And here are the Trailblazers now. 8-point game. Outside Wall. And he drives in. And the big finish by Wall.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Bullard. Pass to Hollins. It's rebounded by the Quick. The Lakers shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the #6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Grant slid to the 25th pick.
NBA, he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Here's Wall. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. That one falls.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Here's Bender. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
To the right side. Here's Austin. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Now the Blazers moving it up. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 6 points.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Here's D. Three-pointer. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Austin. Off target from three-point range. Portland leading. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. Another shot. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Wall covering. Pass to Austin. 3 seconds left. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He has 7.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Damian Lillard honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, recognizing the player who not only excels on the court, but also goes above and beyond with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for the Lakers. Pass to Temple. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Bender. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college, for those few that would like to go pro right out of high school. Then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the left wing. Here's Bullard. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Lakers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Driving inside. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. After this one, they're off to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's deflected. To the inside, Bullard. Rebound, the Lakers. Pass to D. The 3. That one no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Timeout call for
And
the
adds a
Lakers.
few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gooden. Can't connect from short range. For Portland, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Top of the key. Rebounded by Temple.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's the franchise. Pass to Gooden. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Covered by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
The Lakers trail. That shot off. And the Trailblazers going the other way now.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Team foul.
three from the inbound. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Snatched away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Banked it in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he gets it to go.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Timeout called, the Blazers. Pass to Maggette. With the fadeaway. And the shot goes. Give him 8.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Temple. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal, first team foul. At the line for the Lakers. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Maggette. Give him 8. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Johnson. Like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball.
And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Gooden.
Stay there.
6 to shoot. And that one's long. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Not going to go that time.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Pass to Maggette. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Temple. Here's the professor. Pass to Gooden. Clock at 6. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Unloads. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Can they get it? And he drops that one in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Trailblazers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Rebounded by the Lakers.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward
At the
call.
line for the
Simple.
Lakers, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. Now Portland with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Pulls up, high post. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one. Well, the Lakers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. On the take. The 3 is up. On target from range. He's got 7.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
That one doesn't drop, and it's the Lakers the other way. Here's the franchise. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And another three for the Lakers.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Portland leading. Rebounded by Temple.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Gooden. He's got 7. Pass to the franchise.
Portland foul. That's his second personal.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Team foul. Lakers substitution.
Here's Gooden. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Hollins. And it's rejected. Drives to the hoop. Cleared away by Hollins. And Portland's shooting just 38% in this quarter. To stop the drought. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And the Trailblazers shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Off with the layup.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Austin. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 9 points in the game. And it's the Blazers with the ball. They led by as many as 18. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Making a change here.
Laser dancer.
Trying to get back on track. Second chance effort. Here's Hollins. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's D. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal, 4th team foul.
The Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
On top of that, they've been getting the three-pointer to fall tonight as well.
And he makes a first. Hits both from the stripe. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Bender. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there it is for him.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Portland has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hollins. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. Count it. 6 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Poke loose. Right side wall. 1 second left. And he lays it up and in. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead. And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers out in front, up 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They made every possession count by limiting possession. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem there. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low 30s. That's too cold. 30 degrees, you need a jacket for that.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one.